It feels really good when premium cars comes under the category of value for money products now. Today we have a Skoda Rapid automatic variant which starts from 9.49 lakhs only, which is a proper automatic, the 6-speed torque converter and a 1-liter turbocharged petrol engine as well. It's a very refined engine and today we are going to drive it the car guide style. And hello friends, welcome to the car guide. My name is Rishabh and today you are going to love this video because I am going to cover each and every aspect of the Skoda Rapid automatic. Specifically on automatic, we are going to cover features and space and all the propositions like warranty, after service and everything else. But most importantly, we are going to cover the transmission point, which is the automatic, the manual, the sports mode, the drive mode. So watch it till the end. Starting with the first and foremost point, the safety. Whenever you are sitting in a Skoda or even in a Volkswagen car, the safety is not a point to concern about, because definitely you will feel a lot secure and safe inside the cabin. Whenever you close the door, you will hear the thumping sound as well. Now the most important point here today is the automatic transmission. So you get a 6-speed torque converter with the petrol engine, and it is a very rare combination. You usually don't get a torque converter with a petrol turbocharged engine in this country, but the Rapid has one to offer. Now the good thing about this torque converter is that it is a very efficient, it's a very tried and tested automatic transmission and one of the best in the industry for sure. And you get almost zero delays and also you get a lot of power with it. So there is no compromise in power when you convert to an automatic with this automatic converter. And I would also like to tell you that there is one drawback in this automatic transmission, not on this Skoda Rapid, overall the torque converter category, that you will lack a little bit of mileage from as compared to the manual one. If the manual mileage is around 20, then you will get the automatic torque converter's mileage at around 17. So same goes in this case, that the company claims for the manual is 18, and if we move on to the automatic one, you will get 16.25 as claimed by the company. But in the cities, whenever we are driving, we have done the Hindi review and the English review now, and we are driving it on the highways and in the cities as well. So I'm getting around 12 in the cities, highways 15, 16. But if you'll go with light foot on the highways, around 80 to 90 km/h speed, on a cruising speed basically, then you will definitely get around 19 kmpl of mileage, which is a really good thing. And this is a characteristic of a turbocharged engine, and turbochargers are very good on a constant cruising speed, even in low speeds, even on high speeds. So that's a really good thing. And moving on to the next point, the transmission delay, and there is no delay at all because of the technology used here. The torque converter technology is really efficient. Now I'll show you that as well. There is drive modes, manual mode and sports mode for your convenience. So right now we are at drive mode. The speed is at 40, the gear is third, and I want to punch in. So 3, 2, 1. So this is the power I got. Around 1 second delay, but the engine red lines at 5,800 or 6,000 rpm, and it gives you a really punchy experience, and the car was at 90 in no time. This is the power of 110 PS and 170 newton meters of torque, and that too with a very low ground clearance and low height, which gives plus point to the aerodynamics for the pickup, and that is really good. This is a punchy engine, and this was just the drive mode. This was not the sports mode. Now mind that. I'll also show you the sports mode right now. So now shifting to sports mode. Wait, not now. Let's wait for an empty road. There's an empty road whenever I take a left from here. So also there's a manual mode. You can shift to left, and you can use that manual mode on the hills whenever you're playing between 1, 2 and 3rd gear only. And but I personally loved the sports mode. I drove it on highways, and sports mode is really good for highways. I won't recommend it for cities because it's it gets really punchy, which may lead to an accident or something. So drive mode is for cities, sports mode is for the highways, and manual mode is for the hills, as according to my needs, requirements or suggestion you may say. Now the really good part about the Skoda Rapid is safety and security is most important. Obviously there is a cost cutting in the features aspect, but you won't get a lot of features with the Skoda. But I think features point we should discuss it in conclusion. Now let's focus on driving. So this is the empty road I was talking about. Let me just overtake this truck. Now if we shift to sports mode, now this is drive and this is sports, and now 3, 2, 1. So this is the power. The engine redlines at 6000 rpm and it gives you a really punchy experience. I'm already on 100. I won't go beyond that because this is not the road to go beyond 100. But this is a really punchy engine, and the noise comes inside the cabin is really like music to the ears because it's a turbocharger. I really like the sound of a turbocharger, and the noise is well contained. The cabin noise, the road noise inside the cabin is well contained, and you will definitely love it. Now this is the sports mode. This is the 4th gear right now, and I'm right now at 3000 rpm. Now I'm talking about the acceleration band and torque band, of course. So you get a really good mileage at around 1700 1800 rpm, and if you want to overtake any vehicle, the car shifts the gear on drive mode at 2000 rpm for a normal drive. For sports mode, obviously it will shift at around 6000 rpm, and that's a really good thing. And you get a really good punch all across the band from 2000 to at least 5500 rpm. It gives you a really good power, and the peak torque lies between 2000 rpm to 3000 rpm, which is really good on the highways in the cities as well. So performance wise, you will not be in any doubt or you won't be having any complaint with this Škoda Rapid, the 110 TSI engine. Moving on to the suspension here, it's a very dynamic suspension for sure. The Škoda suspensions are really good because I am getting a really good stiffness and stability on the highways. And if you move on to the cities and I want to cover the speed breakers, potholes, then the noise inside the cabin would be really minimum, and also I'll get a cushiony ride. The car is not at all bouncy at all. It gives you a nice good ride, and you will love it for sure. And next point, if I talk about the steering here, steering is also really good, but there are some points I need to cover about steering. The steering is the right amount of heavy on the highways. It gives you a really good stability, confidence on higher speeds, triple digit speeds, no issues there at all. But on the cities, I feel after a certain angle, around 180 degrees, you will feel that it should have been a little lighter. It is on the heavier side, and the person with weak arms will definitely complain about it. Normally like 40 to 50 degrees it's perfectly fine, but when you're doing it a 180 degree, you're taking a U-turn, then you will feel a little problem with the steering, and you will feel it is on the heavier side. Now next would be the ergonomics. No issues there at all. Buttons are placed really well, and I can use them with complete ease, like ORVM's IRVM control, even the steering mounted controls with AC controls, touchscreen controls, no issues there at all, and you won't be having any complaints whatsoever. Moving on to the next point, which is the visibility here. So visibility is good. ORVM are perfectly well sized, well placed. You get a really good view on the rear side of your car, and the rear traffic, of course. Even on the front side, you won't see the bonnet. Of course, this is a sedan and you cannot expect to see the left or the right side of the bonnet, but overall the pillars are not very wide or not very small in fact, but cornering won't be a problem, and you can maneuver the car in the traffic very easily, and there won't be any issues on the visibility part here. Driver's comfort is also really important. There's a dead pedal here, which is good for the automatic, of course, but I feel that the width of the dead pedal is not enough, and it only covers half of your foot. Like this is the dead pedal, this is the dead pedal, and my foot is right now like this. I wanted the foot is moving on to this direction. The width of the dead pedal should have been a little better, but there's also a plus point about the dead pedal, that the dead pedal is actually angled like this rather than angled like this. It is angled like this, which helps me to rest the foot really easily and with complete comfort, but the width should have been a little better. Now this is a 1 liter turbocharged engine. Definitely there will be a little noise inside the cabin of the engine of the wind whenever you are crossing 80-90 kilometers per hour on the highways, but do note that the noise is very well contained. So there is no road noise as such from the tires, you may say, but there is definitely some engine noise, and there's no vibration or harshness or whatsoever. It's very well contained in the cabin and very well insulated too, so I'm quite happy about it. In terms of warranty and service cost, you get 4 years of 1 lakh kilometers warranty, which is more than enough, which is really good. In fact, service cost wise, definitely the service cost is a little higher side as if we compare it with the competition, but this is a premium car, so you will have to give premium care to it as well. And moreover, you can also opt for the maintenance package of the Skoda Rapid. And if we talk about after sales services, there's no issue there at all, because Skoda is known for their great after sales service, whether it's the dealer level or whether by the manufacturer. All over India you will get really good service from all the showrooms. So this was everything about the Skoda Rapid Automatic. I hope you like this video, and of course you have to subscribe this channel because we come with a lot of amazing content like the Skoda, of course, and more videos are coming as well. So like it, subscribe it, and of course click on the bell icon to never miss any notification from our side. See you in the next video. Until then, drive safe and take care. Bye bye.